Hello, everyone. So, I'd like to share a song with you that was given to me by the Holy Spirit months ago to do, but I never got a chance to do it. No, last night I was in the Spirit, and without sharing all of the contents of what happened, um, I'm just going to share just the parts of it, right? So, in the Spirit, I was sitting beside this woman, and it was like there was a panel there. There's about 10 white people in front of us, and I'm not trying to make this about color or whatever. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, green, whatever, right? But there was a panel of white people sitting in front of us, and I was sitting beside the lady. Honestly, I can't remember what was being spoken about, but we were uncomfortable and we were annoyed, right? So I remember saying to the lady, hey, let's go and pick the bush when we did plan for pick, right? I don't know the names, I don't remember them, so just follow me go up the hill so we can pick the bush. And she catch on to what I was saying, and that's how we got up from where we were. Now, on the way up, I was telling her that we were just talking, and I was saying to her that we are Hebrew Israelites, right? And there was somebody else walking with me as well. And I said, as Hebrew Israelites, the first thing that we need to go back to is Yah's commandments. And the person who was walking with me, the other person, not the woman, it was a male, he said to me, what are the commandments? And in the Spirit, guys, I totally forgot. In the Spirit, I was trying to remember the song that the Holy Spirit allowed me to create so I could remember, the commandments better, right? I mean, I remember them, but I was kind of dumbstruck in the Spirit, right? And that's not really a good sign. That's not a good thing at all, right? But anyway, I remember when the lady said, the first one, she said, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. And I was trying to remember the rest, but I remember starting from thou shall not steal, thou shalt not murder, but for some reason I totally forgot the commandments, right? So every time that you see me create or every time the Holy Spirit leads me to share a song that he allows me to he gives me the melodies and he allows me to sing it, it's for us to actually remember, right? And I realize it's messages, it's a reminder, when we're in distress, when we're in trouble, even when we're having happy times. These songs are for to help us to remember his word. That's what me sharing all these songs are all about, nothing else. It's not to make money, it's not for any of these things. And while I'm saying this, let me add, if someone steals the songs that I have put out, right? If someone uses lines or whatever it is from these songs, right, that I put out and they were not given to you by the Holy Spirit, you would be taking Yahweh's name. So you'll be taking his name in vain, right? So if you're using the songs and singing it and you're not going in his direction, then you have to answer to him. So if you steal anything that I put out, you have to answer to the Holy Spirit, especially if you are not going or respecting his commandments or going in his direction, right? So be careful what you steal that was not given to you by the Holy Spirit, right? I just want to put that out there. No, so that's why I sing these songs. It's messages and it's reminders of his promises. It's just reminders for us, right? All right. So, but anyway, guys, didn't remember the commandments. So I'm also going to, hopefully I will get to do the commandment song. So this doesn't happen to me in the Spirit again, right? So where was I? All right. So we were at the commandments, and then another important point, I was telling her that we are Hebrew Israelites, right? We are his people, guys. We are his people. You have other people who are saying they're the people, and they are not. They're not. And majority of Jamaicans, you need to really seek ya, because majority of us, we are his people. But if we not go his direction, he will get rid of us the same way. So don't play. Don't play with him and his commandments that he told us to go back to. Right? And the person that was beside me, the male that was there walking with us, I actually realized that he does not know the commandments. He actually doesn't know them and what they represent. He actually didn't know. And I totally forgot. So I couldn't even list them out for him. And then, because when you speak to people in the spirit, guys, whether you know that, whether they are people who you know or people who you don't know, it resonates with them somehow in the physical. So when you speak to somebody in the spirit, somehow it connects with them in the physical. It connects with them, right? And every time, the Father give me a song, I'm release it and sing it, I end up using it. Depends on the circumstances. I end up using that song in the spirit, singing it in front of a crowd, singing it somewhere. I end up singing it because that's how I communicate. That's how I remind them. Singing his word helps us to remember. Right? All right. So the song, right? I also was trying to remember the song I was given. It's actually Matthew 5, verse 3 to 12. This was a part in the spirit as well, where I was also trying to remember that song as well. And I didn't remember it. I was there being like, blessed are. I did not remember the song. And I realized that every single time that he gives me a song to physically sing, it helps me to remember in the spirit as well. Or sometimes I'm just walking on the road and just singing, right? So I'm going to share the song in another video. And I didn't share all of the contents of what happened in the spirit. It's basically just me reminding you about the commandments right now, okay? And that, every time I share a song, there are messages and they are reminders for us, right? It's reminding us about his word. That's all there is to it. All right, so I will share the song in the next video, guys.